Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Spend the 4th of July. Great 3-day weekend. I was going to post a video over the weekend, but I took the weekend off. It was pretty relaxing. Had some great food and just enjoyed the weekend. Just to come in for the markets here inching higher. We have the NASDAQ futures here higher by, let's check here. Just 23 points here, up 0.16%, not much, but the trend continues bullish here on the NASDAQ futures. Now, I know I sound like a broken record, and I don't know what's going on here with my account. Well, it says all these numbers right now, pre-market. I'm not making this money pre-market. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure it's going to readjust here at the open. And I know I sound like a broken record here, but NVIDIA gets another upgrade here, and NVIDIA is my largest position at this moment. So NVIDIA is my clear winner right now, and it continues to get new action. It got a new price upgrade here to 950. So 950 from 750, I believe. From let me pull the article here. So we continue to see positive news. That's what I like to trade. I like to trade stocks that have great catalysts and continue to have great catalysts day after day or week after week. That builds that confidence and that conviction to keep on holding and trading. Let me check here who it was. I just posted it on my Twitter. Let me just pull that up then. Here we go. So I just posted this about maybe 30 minutes ago. NVIDIA price target raised to 950 from 775 at KeyBank. So another analyst, John Vin, raised the firm's price target on NVIDIA. So everybody's very bullish on NVIDIA right now. Because of cryptocurrency and other implications and the AI technology and chipsets that they make. So we're seeing a stock split. We're seeing them working with Google. So positive catalyst. And we're seeing multiple people being bullish for different reasons. So here it says the analyst cites feedback that confirms gaming demand remains robust and has not been inflated by crypto mining demand with the introduction of CMPs and healthy data center strength. So other good catalysts there. NVIDIA having a super boost here. So looking great there on NVIDIA. Currently up after our pre-market. 1.49%, up $12, hitting all-time highs currently at 831. Now, this is an extremely bullish uptrend. I do feel we're going to get a pullback at some point, and all we're getting is 2-day breathers here that are very brief, and which is ridiculous. It really doesn't give you a dip here to buy more. I cautiously buy more, and I've actually trimmed some of my position because we're not really getting much of a dip here, and I want to dip here so I can size up and buy some more. But I already have a pretty decent position. Ivan, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you guys had a great weekend. 4th of July weekend. You guys spent it with family and friends. And I saw a lot of videos out there on social media. It looks like if the U.S. is back to full-blown, full throttle open. Saw some crazy videos out there. Places being jam-packed. I didn't go out, but yeah, a lot of party time out there. So let's see here if there's any other news. Let's see what is currently trending here pre-market. So GTT got delisted last week. Fortunately enough, I'm able to sell my position today, so I have a sell order out there for GTT. Didn't lose much. I bought the shares. Luckily, if you bought the options, that would be brutal. So currently, this is what's trending right now. We have Bridgeline Digital trending BLIN. We have CCXI, Shiba Inu, so the crypto coin. We have OSAT, PRVB, NLST, HUT, Hut Mining here. DD, WB, Weibo, SQBG. So these are the current trending stocks. And let's take some rounds here and take a look at what is going on with these stocks. Let's see what looks good. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up here on a single chart. So the first one is BLIN. So BLIN, huge here, pre-market, $5. Now it's at $14. Wow. I definitely didn't buy this one. Did see it at this pop, mentioned it back here. Ridiculous move here from $2.50 to now $14. And yeah, that one's gone. Not even going to try to do something with that. But if you're in it, good job. CCXI here, slightly up pre-market. It's up about 4.48%. And it's up 60 cents. Let's see another one. OSAT. OSAT here, getting some nice action, up $3.43, up 63%. OSAT, one that doesn't have a lot of volume. I don't like this here. And they had a stock split, so I'm not a fan, but it's getting some action there. Dangerous play there, but not interested. PRVB here, getting some action as well, but to the downside. Huge sell-off here for PRVB, down 197 here. Let's take a look at another one, NLST. NLST here, up a pre-market, 13% here. I don't see it. Here it is. This looks like it's over-the-counter. This is an over-the-counter stock here. Net list, I don't trade these much. But here you go. Here's a play for you. This has been in a bullish rally. It looks very similar to BLIN. I wonder if there's something going on there. Okay, let's look at the next one. Hut Mining here, HUT. Hut Mining here. We're seeing crypto getting nice little uptick here. It's up 43 cents, 8.33%. Let's take a look at Riot just because now we're looking at mining. Right up as well. Let's take a look at Mara, slightly up. So we're seeing crypto slightly up today. Coinbase here slightly up as well. Let's take a look at DD, one that I've been talking about, the Chinese ride-hailing company here. And it's down big downswing here for DD. So looking bad here for DD. Wow. There's a lot of talk about DD and it's currently down, terribly down. So those are some of the stocks here. Let's look at Weibo. WB is a ticker symbol here. Weibo is up $5.64. It's huge here at $59.95. Big uptick. And Sequential Brands is the other one. SQBG. SQBG here is up $2.29. What is going on here with my account here? What is up with these numbers? This thing's glitched out. Let me refresh. Let's see if this works. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Nope, it's doing it again. Okay, hopefully that stays. Okay, so clearly there's a problem there with my account. We'll get to it as soon as possible. So Allied today hits the market. That was a SPAC, a William Foley SPAC there. The previous ticker symbol was WPF. And now Allied is trading under, let's take a look at it here. So Allied here trading at $10 and currently is at $10. So I think this closed last week below $10, somewhere $9, and we did see some insider buying for Allied. So Allied, it's a cloud based business, and you see a lot of the top Fortune 500 companies using their services. So Allied here just got listed here, market open. Oh, I guess it's not trading yet. So I guess it should be coming out later today. AMC here getting a slight uptick here, up $2.90. I did buy another contract last week. I did buy it on Friday, so I'm happy to see it here upticking here. Let's take a look at AMC. Okay, AMC looking good here, getting a little pop here from yesterday's lows, and I'm glad I bought a position again on AMC. Just closing out some trades here. Just one moment, doing some trades here. AMC here pulling back. Let's take a look here. I need to fix this. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, okay, it's fixed now. Okay, beautiful. NVDA here, level 2, looking very nice. We see resistance at 840, 850, and 860. So now we're seeing a pullback. We did have positive catalyst for NVIDIA this morning, and now we're seeing a dip here. APTY is the lowest price fintech stablecoin in the market. The next TSMP chart looks like AMC. 0.02 cents there for let's take a quick look here. I think we looked at this one last week. Yeah, this is over the counter here. We did see a nice rally, a healthy pullback. These pullbacks creates momentum for it to go higher, and now we're seeing it breaking all-time high. So pretty good buy there. APTY technically. I don't know much about the company, but looking pretty decent there. I was very bullish on Wish. I did have a big position. There was a lot of negative catalyst here. I did sold all of my position here, but gonna give it a few more days. There was some positive news, I think, today. I thought I saw an article out there about Wish. Let me take a look there. Maybe it was short-term noise. Maybe I shouldn't have sold, but yeah. Not sure what I saw, but I can't find it. Let's take a look at NIO. NIO, another strong stock here that we saw rallying last week. Took a breather and getting a slight uptick here. Let's take a look at some CCIV. CCIV holding around 27.21. What is going on with ROKU? Another explosive stock. And it's also taking a breather. Let's take a look at Netflix. Netflix looking strong. I sold early. I did get a nice trade there on Netflix. I bought it somewhere around here. And I sold it on the second ramp up here, or on the third. I definitely missed. No, I got on this third ramp up. I definitely missed this. I remember the gap up. But Netflix, another one to be on the lookout for here. Amazon breaking through all-time highs. Amazon here at 35.83, looking very strong. Amazon, Chipotle here going back to all-time highs. And looking very strong as well. Adobe's another name that we saw last week. Adobe here was going to buy the 590 strikes. I didn't buy them, and here we are now, 598. Adobe looking good here. About to hit 600. Just be worried. Looking good, but not looking good to get in. I wouldn't get in at these prices, but looking good from a bullish standpoint. So we're seeing those gun stocks and ammo stocks pulling back. Smith & Wesson had a huge rally, and the party is over, hit a high of 40, and now it's down to 30. Same thing with Powell, ammo company here. Powell rallied up to around $10. Now it's back down to $8.68. APPS is one that is trending right now. Let's take a look at what it's doing. Don't know why it's trending. Marin Software. Let's take a look at Marin Software, another stock here that continues to squeeze higher at 25.50. Let's take a look at the level 2 here for Marin Software. Another huge winner here. Marin Software up big here. We see some resistance at 26, 27, and a big resistance here at 27.40, 27.38. So Marin Software, huge, breaking the $25 mark today, and now pulling back. This stock is very parabolic, and there's no telling where it ends. Huge squeeze. There's a lot of shorts out there attacking this name, and it continues to push higher. Roblox has partnered with Sony Music Entertainment. So let's take a look at Roblox's latest news here. Hasn't moved an inch here. Roblox hasn't really reacted to the news. But positive catalyst there for Roblox. NVIDIA here getting a little exhausted now. 825. And that AMC rally here in the morning was short-lived. So now we're seeing stocks pulling back here. GameStop now below 200 at 199. So the Roblox and Sony Music announced a new partnership to bring its recording artists into Roblox Metaverse. So there you have it. We're going to have Sony artists in the Roblox Metaverse. Pretty sure they're going to be throwing a lot more concerts. Also, on another note, here, let me just pull this up. We're going to have the Fed minutes this week, a Fed minute. So possible catalyst to move markets. Don't know exactly what is he's going to say here. Fed minutes, what to know this week. So we're going to have Fed minutes here. Investors will return on Tuesday. I believe it's going to be on Wednesday. So the central focus of the week will be on a handful of economic data reports, including the minutes from the Federal Open Market Committee's FOMC June meetings. These are set to help give traders a better sense of when officials might begin tapering their crisis-era asset purchase program and raising benchmark interest rates from their current near zero levels. So big meeting this Wednesday. This could very much shake up markets. So the latest catalyst here for a big move here might be a little dormant and silent markets today, going into the Fed minutes tomorrow. So be on the lookout, guys. Tomorrow is a day of a catalyst. We're seeing just overall here on my watch list, we're just seeing red across the board. OPTT, this is one that I'm taking a swing here. Looking for a follow through here, potential squeeze. HVBT just joined the NASDAQ here, also partnering up with NVIDIA. Crypto play here with HVBT. Previously used to be an over-the-counter stock and now is included in the NASDAQ. So we're seeing a lot of red here. A lot of red. DD here, 11.95. Down big here for DD. This is one that I might take a swing at, but I want it to stabilize. I want it to stabilize. So I'm currently down to 11.95. Down big here. Bridge line here, not pulling back, 12.42. Bridge line. Marin Software here going down now at 22.95. We see some support here at 22. So the price for Marin, if you're bullish here, we want to see it stay above $22. It does look here on the level 2. It looks pretty good for Marin Software at the $22 level. So we want to see it hold that price target. Alpha is another one that we've been following here, currently at 15, but holding nicely above 14. NVDA here just slightly pulling off, giving you no real chance here to get in, and is now going back up. I'm looking for another entry here to take another swing, and it's not giving me one. Let's take a look at the major indices just to see where things stand here. We have S&P 500 futures here red, slightly down, pulling back. We do have the NASDAQ on the green till tech continues to rally, and we're seeing momentum on tech, strong momentum, super big bullish move here, giving you almost no chance to get in with no breathers. And right when you think we can go higher, continues to go higher. This is pretty bonkers here. NASDAQ continues to truck on higher. We have the Dow Jones here slightly pulling back, down 0.39%. And the Russell 2000 here giving up some gains for the mid caps here. We're seeing the VIX trying to pop his head. It's at 1584 right now. And looks a little weak, but there is a slight uptick there on the VIX. I'm looking for a market pullback here to deploy some more money, and it's pretty mixed there. It's pretty mixed. You're seeing some you're seeing a lot of red, but not quite enough, and then you're seeing some green on other tickers. Pretty mixed action. It's not easy. Lee Auto here, one that I traded when it was below $20. Sold it too early and didn't hold on to it. Now at $32 here, and it hit a high of almost 37 last week. Big winner here for Lee. Super bullish here. I was trading it when it was around this area here. area hitting my 10-day moving average. And look at it now. Big move there. Looking very nice there for Li Auto. Tattoo Chef here slightly down. Microvision as well. Plug as well. Another name I like. Airbnb. Let's look at Coinbase. Coinbase down again here. So we're only seeing super mega cap stocks here going higher. We have Microsoft. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple huge here, up 1.78%. Here ripping higher, going to smash all-time highs. And that's where we're seeing the action. It's on the mega cap stocks. We have Amazon running up pretty big here. We have Apple being a clear winner for the day. Microsoft looking not too shabby. We have Adobe. All-time highs here going towards 600. Adobe 598. Let's look at Roku. Roku cooling off. Was recently heated. And that's where the money's at. The money's on a selected few names there. So if you're looking for some action, it's going to be in the mega cap stocks. The mid to lower cap stocks are seeing a lot of red, and we're not seeing a lot of action. The action is in the mega cap stocks there. Your FANGs. Let's look at Facebook. Facebook here slightly pulling back, but also broke new highs today. So Facebook, another clear winner here. It's still holding on to that $1 trillion market cap for Facebook. Shri, good morning. Good morning. No, I actually sold my Wish position last week. I sold my Wish last week. I was in Wish pretty heavily. I just didn't like the negative catalyst and news. CFO resigning, which is not a big deal. And there was also there was another catalyst, can't remember, but there was multiple catalysts for Wish. So I'm completely out of Wish. I was positive. It was a positive trade overall. So I made some money. I'm not mad, and I walked away. I'm waiting for it to pull back maybe to around $10. I'm not sure if it does though. And I'm looking for it to pull back and consolidate for a few days, and then I'm going to take another swing at it. NVIDIA is one that I continue to talk about, and it is my current largest position on my account right now. So I'm really in it to win it here on NVIDIA. It is my largest position right now on my account. It makes up about 40% of my account right now, which is super dangerous. I do not recommend it. But yeah, I'm swing trading this one. I've been swing trading it. There's multiple price targets here given by analysts. So we just got another price target today, 950. And so right now it's currently trading 830. We had the first price target, I believe it was Raymond James at 845. Oh, it was Jeffries at 845, and then we had Raymond James and Bank of America giving it a $900 price target. And then we also had a $1,000 price target. And today we got another price target of 950. Let me draw that one in here. So I know these are pretty ridiculous numbers, and it's going to be difficult to see where it goes. It probably hits all these targets, but I wouldn't be able to tell you when. KeyBank today gave it a rating to 950 from 775. So we have multiple high ambitious price targets here from different analysts, and there's no telling. So I'm drawing the line here. These are the stock split. This is a stock split date. So there's potential that it starts hitting some of these before the stock split. It's definitely going to break the 845. No question about it here. before the stock split, but I don't know if it goes to 900 or 950. It just depends on the momentum. We continue to see positive catalysts. They are working with some AI 5G technology with Google. That was announced about a week or two ago. And we continue to see analysts give it a higher price ratings for their crypto and gaming technology. So yeah. When will you sell it? Before the split? I have options. I have multiple options before and after the split. So I just continue to swing trade it. And that's how I'm playing it. I do see most of the momentum here for NVIDIA up until the split. So yeah, I do think momentum dies after the merger. I mean, after the split, not the merger. Not to say it doesn't go higher. It could go higher. So so you just have to be careful there when you're trading it and when you're buying it. David, good morning. Good morning. So overall, guys, today the action is in the mega cap stocks. We have stocks like Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. So I know those are expensive stocks. So if they're a little expensive, you can do a call debit spread, and that could get you into some action to lower your cost basis, and you'll be able to trade some of these names. I personally like to buy the calls naked, the calls, long calls, alt-right calls, not spreads. But if you can afford it, and sometimes I do get in situations where I don't want to expose that much money, I'll buy a long call spread. I'll do the debit spread. AMD is another good name. Let's take a look at AMD. I like AMD here. AMD all-time highs here. I would wait for a pullback, but right now some of these stocks are not giving you pullbacks. I do not like buying at these kind of levels. I am bullish AMD overall. I do like the stock and I do trade it. I do like it, but it's up to you if you want to take that that shot there. I personally at least wait for a pullback, at least somewhere around the $92 mark, in my opinion. So just something here where it gives you a slight entry. I don't like it here, but who's to say it doesn't go higher? Right now, the stocks that are rallying are not giving any pullbacks. There's only a handful of stocks that are currently pushing the market higher, and then the rest are pretty much not going anywhere. So we're seeing some unusual volumes here on NWSA. NWSA, let's take a look at NWSA. News Corporation, never traded this. But this kind of consolidation has the potential to bring a huge move up to the upside there. But again, if you were going bullish here on several days here throughout different months, your options would have probably expired worthless unless you're doing a spread or just taking profits as it just ramped up about $1 or $2. But no telling when this might explode. But we're seeing a huge volume here on this ticker symbol on the options market. MHK, Mohawk Industries here, another one that's getting some options activity. VNO, another one. And so this looks like a REITs, real estate investment trust. This is VNO here. Unusual options volume today, so this could be probably puts. HRL here, another one, unusual options volume, and AXP. AXP here, American Express Company here, breaking all-time highs. Let's take a look at Visa now that we're in the same realm. Visa all-time highs. So we're seeing the mega cap stocks here, seeing MasterCard. MasterCard's still slightly lagging. So it is the mega cap stocks here that are getting the best of the action for the day. Apple continues to truck on higher, up right now. It's at 142 currently. Apple. So I just saw AMC News. Looks like they're going to be offering another 25 million shares. So not positive news there, but still AMC slightly higher. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, and I'm back. Good morning, Davis. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. So we are seeing a slight pullback on the S&P 500, but not a sell-off. But still up there pretty strong. Not too bad. We are seeing here Dow Jones pulling back, and definitely seeing the Russell 2000 pulling back. Very select action today. Very select. Davis, good to see my face. So level 2 here for NVDA is giving us some resistance here at 840 and 850. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can go towards 840, 850. Buy side looking very strong. Volume slightly dying out. So potentially see those targets towards the end of the day. VIX is here ramping up at 1627. VIX is going up. That's not a good sign. Airbnb here, slight uptick, nothing exciting. So across the markets, nothing exciting. There's literally only like 5 mega cap stocks that are pushing the markets higher. Everything else is red. PaySafe, another one that was on fire last week and the past 2 weeks. Great options activity, good momentum, good volume, and now is back down to 1135. EWG, good morning. Good morning. Fisker, somewhat getting some uptick here. 1828, hitting my 10-day moving average there. And Marin Software ramping back up at 24.79. Today it hit all-time highs of 27.26, breaking that $25 level. Marin Software. There's no telling where this one goes. It's heavily shorted, and it has a lot of momentum and volume. And who knows how high this can push. Let's take a look at level 2 here to see what the story is telling us here on Marin Software. We're seeing some volume coming in here, died off after the open, and now we're seeing it coming in here, but the volume is positive here. We do see some resistance at $26, $26.50, and $27. So we're going to have to wait and see if it can ramp up to those levels. You're paper trading at MRIN at the moment. That's one, and I bet you're making money there on your paper trade. That's one that I was gonna buy there for the squeeze, but I went with a different ticker. So I would have been up big there. I went with OPTT. I was thinking of buying Marin Software between $10 and $11, and I took a swing with OPTT because it was less expensive, and here we are. But OPTT still has potential, and it's not down that much. Your whole real portfolio is red, down 26%. Yeah, today is a difficult day. We only see large and mega cap stocks upticking. There's only about 10 stocks that are pushing the market higher, and everything else is red. And we take a look at the major indices. S&P 500 just taking a breather, nothing too dramatic here. NASDAQ all-time highs. The Dow Jones slightly back, and the Russell 2000 big red day here. So we're seeing the smaller, small and medium cap stocks here selling off today, and we only have a handful of stocks that are green. Just my portfolio, same thing. I have a lot of red in my portfolio. It's only a handful of positions that I have that are pushing my portfolio higher. It's a tricky day today. It's not easy. Plug now getting a nice uptick here. Plug up 84 cents. Okay, so now we're getting a slight uptick here. Okay, this could ramp up a little bit. We're seeing a small uptick here on some of these high growth stocks now after the morning pullback. We have to wait and see if we get a follow through there. VIX here at 1658. So this is the volatility index. Usually the higher this is, the lower markets go, which is not good. Mirror software here at 2450. Level 2 looking pretty weird here. We do see some support at 23. We're seeing a big red volume candle here on Mirror software. We see support at 23, so we have to see if it holds above 23. Good morning, Armando's. CCIV. Let's take a look at CCIV. CCIV here ramping back up. I had a pullback in the morning. It looks like it's creating some momentum here to the upside. Let's take a look at level 2 for CCIV. CCIV, we do see some hurdles here. We see some resistance at 27.83, 28, 28.50. So we do see some resistance there on CCIV. Let's see if it breaks here 28. We're seeing decent volume. Last 5 minutes, only 38,000 shares traded, but prior to that, 100,000 shares traded. Nintendo announced today it'll be selling a new version of the Switch console, ticker symbol NTDOY. The new Switch will cost $349. Sold NIO calls there for nice profit, nice reversal. We're about to see here CCIV to see if it has the potential to break 28 here. We're seeing big support here at 27.94. Big push here on CCIV. We see this pressure here, this buying pressure. CCIV might have a nice day today. And it got exhausted there. It's trying to break 28, but the momentum seems a little weak there. It looks very strong, but it just collapsed now. We're 1 hour into the open here. It couldn't break the $28 mark here. We had some big support here at a 27.94, and it just collapsed. It could have been a fake out there. It just collapsed out of nowhere. Couldn't push above 28. We did see big volume here, 210,000 shares traded, the highest of the day in the last 5 minutes, but it wasn't enough. Sold NIO calls. Let's take a look at NIO for some nice profit. I hope you bottom back. Oh, you sold it for a nice profit. I see. So you bought the dip and then you sold them. We're getting a small reversal here across the smaller cap and medium cap stocks here. AT&T and Google Cloud today announced an expansion to its 5G partnership in order to deliver next generation business. So we're seeing Google partnering up there with AT&T, and we saw an announcement about a week or two ago partnering up also with NVDA there for some AI technology. Here's some SPAC news here. Coleslaw Ventures acquisition, ticker symbol KVSB, will be merging with Nextdoor. Nextdoor connects neighbors to each other, to everything nearby, local businesses, services, news updates, recommendations, etc. So the future ticker symbol for Nextdoor is going to be ticker symbol KIND, KIND. Expected merger date Q4 of 2021. Satellogic here, also another SPAC merger. CF Acquisition Corp, ticker symbol is CFV. This was based out of Argentina, Buenos Aires. Future ticker symbol here, SATL. And Satellogic is the first vertically integrated geospatial analytics company driving real outcomes with planetary scale insights. Not sure what they do. They have some satellites there, some data, something to look into. Not sure if it's good here, but the latest in SPAC news there. Let's take a look at space. What's going on with space with that big news last week and then a huge sell-off? Virgin Galactic here. Richard Branson to be the first billionaire to potentially tour space. So big news out of Virgin Galactic. It looks like they're going to do it sometime next week. I believe it was July 11th, which is Sunday. It's this week. So we're going to have to wait and see if that news gets pushed back, or if Mr. Richard Branson does make it to outer space. Chinese stocks. Yes, there's a handful of decent Chinese stocks. Li Auto's one that I like. I like NIO. Li Auto, big move here today. Big dip buying opportunity. From 31 out to 33. Speaking of Chinese stocks, DD is one that I'm looking to get into. Here down huge, 1178. I expected a lot more out of this IPO here, but this is creating a buy the dip opportunity, and I want to see it consolidate. I do want to take a swing there on DD. Potential starter if you want to trade this. But I'm going to wait. I have my eyes on DD. I might miss it. This could ramp up back to $15 tomorrow, and I might miss the trade altogether. But I just want to make sure before I get into it that I see some consolidation. I'm looking for consolidation on DD, and then I will take a position. Not today, that's for sure. And if I miss the trade, I miss it. Let's see some trending stocks. What is going on here? So we're seeing mega cap stocks here. Amazon trending here. All-time highs for Amazon. Currently at 36.13. Huge for Amazon. We're also seeing Apple being one of the trending stocks. Now slightly taking a breather. JD.com, another one. JD.com for selling off. This one's currently also trending. B squared, one that is trending right now, BSQR. One that I haven't seen or haven't heard about, B squared. Ramped up last week, pulled back, took a breather, created some nice momentum, and now squeezing here, B squared. This is a momentum stock here. Definitely has potential. We can see previous moves ramped up to $12. So apparently a ticker symbol that people like to trade there. Netlist, another one that is trending, NLST. Let's take a look at Netlist. Netlist here. Oh, we did see this one earlier. Over-the-counter stock, currently trading at $5.75. Home Depot. I do like Home Depot here. Dip buying. Home Depot. Had a nice little run up here. Had some consolidation. Good buying opportunity here. We see big volume coming in here. This should have been a trigger here for a potential move coming forward. Big volume on this day. And we saw the follow through in the next couple of days. Now pulling back here. Potential dip buying there. I would like to see it to come back down to the 10-day moving average. Not say that it will for a swing there, but could be a good position, a good starter position there at this area. So we're seeing the markets here still selling off and the NASDAQ holding strong. VIX here 1644. CCIV couldn't break the $28 mark. We saw momentum, we saw volume, and we saw support, but it didn't hold. NVDA here dancing around. NVDA. So this is what it looks like right now on Wall Street Bets. This is the latest data Wall Street Bets of trending stocks. We have Clover Health at number 1. We have the SPY at number 2. GameStop 3. AMC, DD, Wish, Virgin Galactic, BlackBerry, Clean Energy, Apple, Tesla, and SoFi. So let's take a look at Clover Health. I haven't took a look at Clover Health today, so let's look at Clover Health. Clover Health here continues to sell off, and it looks like the bears are winning. It looks like the shorts are having their day of victory here, and Clover Health looks like it needs to consolidate before it squeezes once again. Not looking good for Clover Health. Clean. Let's see what Clean Energy is doing. Clean here also selling off very big. I previously drew these lines of support and resistance, and sure enough, we saw Clean ramping up to that level and then selling off now, potentially coming back down to this level. What is another one here? Tesla. Let's see what Tesla is doing. Tesla, big sell-off here. Couldn't break the $700 mark. It's down at $663 here for Tesla. So we're continuing to see unusual call volume there at OPTT. This is one that I do have. Looking for a nice squeeze there. So we're seeing unusual volume there, OPTT. Looking for a nice move there. Price target here around $5. If momentum follows through, possible second price target, $7. BSQR, B square, one that we just went over, also looking at unusual call options volume. CLSD here, Clearside Biomedical, also seeing some nice call volume here, unusual call volume. VISL also seeing some unusual call buying here. What's up, Chris? Good morning, Chris. Good morning. So we're seeing bullish flow here on Weibo Corporation. Already gapped up, kind of a difficult play there, but we are seeing bullish call options there, possibly buying this dip. I don't like those kind of plays, but potential play there. Also, I know we already talked about this, but for those of you who just logged in, Fed minutes this Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're going to have Fed minutes. So potential catalyst for the markets to be volatile tomorrow. So just be careful out there with your positioning. Fed minutes could shake up markets to go higher or lower. And we're pretty at high there, at all-time highs. So technically, we might see a downturn, technically. But this market is relentless. It continues to stagger higher. So just be on the lookout tomorrow, guys. Fed minutes. NMDM woke up. Let's take a look at NMDM. That's one that I'm also swinging here. What do I think? Fed minutes is just a report, just giving economic outlook. So, in the Fed minutes, just based on his report and what they say, what the Federal Reserve says, you can see markets move up or down depending on what he says, the type of information, inflation, and interest rates, and any unemployment, any economic outlook that he says. So, when they have Fed minutes, it's something to pay attention. In most markets, typically the reports are released by 11 in the morning Pacific time. So on the West Coast, LA time. So you'll see markets react to whatever it is that he says. I believe the Fed minutes, usually Fed meetings are at 11 a.m. Pacific time. But sometimes they'll release the reports earlier, but expect it to be out no later than 11 a.m. Pacific time. I also will be tweeting any news about it and also posting it on Discord. Price prediction for end of week here for AMD. It's tough. It's tough. I will definitely right now. I'm holding a big portion of my account on cash. I want to see tomorrow what the Fed made. Tomorrow could create a buy the dip situation. So just based on the Fed minutes tomorrow, I will feel more confident putting on positions. So it'll be a little difficult right now. I wouldn't try to make a prediction right now on anything. So just kind of, play your cool, keep it cool. If you do want to take a position there is a slight pullback. Markets might also be stagnant tomorrow morning up until the Fed minutes. So I would just wait. If we get positive news, we can see it ramp up easily to, breaking these levels and possibly going to $97. We see some resistance here at $96. So it's going to be tough. If it breaks 96, potentially 97, the next target price there. So after the Fed minutes tomorrow, I'll have better guidance for the week. We're seeing the VIX here, 1681, which is not good. ATO's seeing some increased volatility on the options. ATO's one that's been on the radar for a while. ATO's here pulling back from this dip. Big move there. About $1.25 there. $1.25 opportunity there. Just making some runs here. Some oil stocks here down. NVDA here seeing some resistance at 840 and 850. Buy side looking good, but volume slightly dead. Charge point here bouncing nicely off my 10-day moving average. Charge point here, nice bounce there. Marin Software testing 25. Let's take a look at level 2 there for Marin Software. We see a slight resistance there at 25, 25.50, and 26. Desktop metals here are getting some nice uptick. Now trending. Desktop metals DM. Looking for a reversal play for desktop metals here. I do like desktop metals at these levels. Had a sneeze there. Desktop metals. I'm going to throw this one on my watch list. I'll put it on this one. Desktop metals. If it comes back down to around the $10 mark, $10.50, I might take a swing at it. Palantir here moving nicely. Let's take a look at Palantir. Palantir, nice little pullback. So we're getting, we're getting some of the smaller cap stocks, and medium cap stocks. We saw a pullback at the market open, and we saw them sell off, and now they're coming back up, and it was a buy the dip opportunity, somewhat of a fake out there. Good move there on Palantir. So if you bought that dip, you definitely had a nice trade. You could call it a day, and it would have been a nice day trade on some of these stocks. We have XL Fleet doing the same thing. So we're seeing a slight here buy the dip opportunity this morning on some of these ticker symbols. Not looking good for IWN, continues to sell off. You're out of Marin. Okay, showing a flip in bulls and bears. Let's see here, Marin Software here. We're seeing level 2 here, kind of flatlining here. pretty even here. So XL is one that I was trading. I actually had a pretty good position there on XL. I had sold it. I was swing trading it. I had bought it over here somewhere at $7. I don't remember exactly where I bought it, but I did sell it somewhere around $9 or something. I don't remember exactly where I bought it. I had bought it somewhere down here. I did make a nice trade there. Your 9 calls and 10 calls are down. So right now, just technically, we're seeing a double bottom here. We're seeing 2 cycles here, a double bottom. So I would give it about another week. I don't know how much time you bought. I would give it about another week or so to give it that opportunity to come back up. So we just draw some lines here. We draw some trend lines from the bottom to the top. And we move that. Assuming it does this turn here. Let's say we give it another day here. We're talking about July 14th, more or less, for it to come back up here if it follows the same trend here. So you're looking at around July. So let's just give it until next Friday for it to come back up to around $9 if it continues these cycles. Oh, okay. So next week. So just based on this like measure move here, by next week you'll be around $9 unless you see something explosive here where it breaks these cycles. So if you go here, just draw a trend line here. This is how long it took to make this measured move here. We could measure here as well. Potentially could go down here before it moves back up. Let's see here. So if we measure this move here, just base it off of this move here. This is what we're looking at here. And this is July 16. Now, if we did hit bottom here for XL fleet here, so by July 16, you'll be up here around $9. Now, if we do get a nice move tomorrow after the Fed meeting, we get some positive news. Maybe Thursday and Friday, we'll see a nice rally there. But just based on technicals, that's kind of more or less what it's reading. Do I think AMD will be around 99 end of week? I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough call to make there. You're talking about all-time highs here. It's a difficult call. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily take that trade. I would definitely wait until tomorrow to see what happens. If you already have the 99 calls, that's a little difficult there. Because usually, if you see technically here, it already ramped up to this $95 level, and it's consolidating here. So in order for it to ramp up another $5, in my opinion, I'm expecting some consolidation here, like you see here. And this is about 2 weeks of consolidation. So I would expect something like this to happen somewhere over here. So I would want to see that happen somewhere around here. And that would be somewhere around end of July for it to consolidate, for it to go higher. Now, that's just technically. It doesn't mean it won't. So going to 99 end of week, that is very tough. Unless you see some catalyst and some more news coming out here. I don't know if there's any recent AMD positive catalyst or dates for an event that will create that momentum. It will be tough for it to just go up there for just for technical reasons. I do see here 2 days ago, we benchmark AMD's soon to be released Ryzen 7 and gaming application workloads to see if it comes out on top. So I guess it's releasing a new chip here, Ryzen 7 5700G. I do like AMD. Actually, I use AMD. My computer is AMD. Here, let's see. Let's see if I see some more news here on AMD. I don't see any real catalysts there. Only way I see it reaching 100 plus if China merger accepts the deal or whatever. Yeah, so these are a positive. Yeah, those are catalysts. I don't know if there's a specific date when they're supposed to announce the merger, but yeah, I mean stuff like that does obviously make it move. And Marin software here, um, not saying that it won't go higher, but losing momentum. Volume very low. It's holding here at 23.90. We see nice support here at 23.50 and 23. Buy and sell side looking kind of flattish, so it's probably going to be taking a breather for now. ANVS currently trading right now. ANVS. Anovis Bio here. Anovis Bio. Wow, big stock. 104 here. Okay, so now we have the S&P here selling off. NASDAQ slightly up. Big sell-off here on the Dow Jones. Big sell-off here on the Russell 2000. VIX up 1711. So now we're going into bearish territory here. We're probably going to see some red. We're going to see some red today, possibly here. This is negative for the this is negative for the markets. You wonder what causes the markets to turn around. There's a number of things. Yeah, the economy, market conditions, confidence, uh, monetary policy. But also remember, aside from all the like fundamental reasoning, there's also high frequency traders and computers trading technicals and people taking profits. So there's a number of things, and if one thing sells off, it could trigger high frequency traders to continue to sell off and short the market. So now beyond just like regular economic conditions and reasons why market might sell, you also have computers jumping on the bandwagon. So now it's like a whole different like a fourth dimension, like 4D kind of market. So makes it that much more difficult. And same thing for the upside. Um, you'll see parabolic moves for the same reason. You see people jumping on it, retail people jumping on it, and you'll see computers jumping on it, institutions jumping on it. So it goes both ways. Pay safe here, hanging in at 1137. Let's take a look at Helion here. We're seeing a nice bounce here. Helion, nice bounce there off the lows. Hit a low today of 1079. It's up 1146, almost $1. A lot of buy the dip opportunities. Lee Auto, big move here, 33.67 off the lows. The lows of the day, $31 up, almost $4 here. Big buying opportunity. Let's take a look at NIO. NIO up here about $3 as well, $2 from the lows, from today's lows. Zscaler. What is that? I think that's ZS, right? Zscaler here, making big move. Large cap stocks here. Uh, Relatively large here. 30 billion market cap. Big move. It's up right now. $10. 5% move here. Big, nice opportunity there. Ramping up to all-time highs there. This is a big, strong company. And maybe had some news here. Let's see what's going on. I don't see any recent news here. Maybe some options buying or some algos, high frequency traders buying. Not seeing a lot of crazy news today. Not seeing a lot of crazy action. A light hitting the markets today. Let's take a look at a light here. Oh, not looking good for a light. Big sell off here now at $9.20 for a light. Not looking good for a light. This is a William Foley SPAC merger. It merged today, entered the market. I saw a lot of insider buying on this ticker symbol last 2 weeks. William Foley bought about $1 million worth of a light here, and now at 920. I'm very optimistic with the stock, but I haven't seen any crazy momentum out of it. I do like it. I do like it. I feel like this stock is going to have its day, but it hasn't. It's one that I've been following for months now. I'm going to throw it on here. It hit a low of 886 here. So now bouncing back to $9.20. Fubo TV here, $29. Fubo TV. Woozy, one that I've been following here at $18. Adobe there couldn't break the $600 mark and taking a breather for right now. And Mirror Software here at $23.39. Holding above 23. Good support level at 23. Suncoke Energy. This is one that I was buying then that I like. Energy stocks selling off heavily here at $6.66 right now. $6.66. Down 7%. Big down move here. Not looking good right now for the energy stocks. Tesla here couldn't hold the support level of 665. We're going to have to wait and see if it closes below or above it at the end of the day. DBGI, one that I had my eye on here. Selling now at the Amazon Marketplace. Selling off here 470, not looking good. AMD here. AMD not pulling back up. Almost at 95. SoFi here slightly selling off 1770. ASTS, another one that had a lot of action last couple of weeks. ASTS momentum stock there. Currently at $14. Tattoo Chef here at $21. I did have the support level at 20. I didn't pull the trigger. It could have been a nice little short trade there. I missed that trade. Now it's at $21. I want to see it come back down to 20. Possible swing there. Bed Bath & Beyond giving up those big gains here. It hit 40 last week, about 40, 39.50, and now back down to 30. Big fake out there. EWG, no, I have not. I did close one of my positions out today. I haven't bought anything today. I'm going to wait until tomorrow probably to buy. Maybe if there's like a nice dip on something that I like, I'll buy towards the end of the day. As of now, I'm not buying anything. I just did one trade today. I closed a position. So bullish news here, potentially why we're seeing Amazon going, ripping higher to all-time highs. Big bullish day here for Amazon, 36.41. We see here, latest news has launched. Amazon has launched the sale of at-home COVID test kits selling for $40. So potentially why we're seeing the big uptick there on Amazon. Huge winner for the day, up 3.71%, up $130. And it rips higher. There's no stopping Amazon right now. It looks like it's about to break out here. Huge big green day for the online e-commerce retailer. Let's take a look at the major indices right now. We continue to see a sell-off there on the Nasdaq futures. Uh, on the S&P 500 futures, continue to sell off. Nasdaq futures holding slightly all-time highs right now. Dow Jones here continues to sell off hard, and we also seen the Russell 2000 selling off pretty hard here. The VIX is up 1733, which is not good. So we're seeing a lot of blood on the streets right now, with only like 5 to 10 stocks ripping higher. So Amazon with the launch of COVID test kits. So that's possibly the catalyst. Also, first day of the new CEO taking charge of the company. Jeff Bezos is out. His last day was last week. Radio voice ever. Thanks EWG. No, just trade for now. Gevo is a tough one. I had a big position on Gevo before, up here, and I got crushed here. I did take a loss overall. I was up, but overall I did take a loss, and I have not traded. A lot of good positive catalysts there. One of the co-founders of Gevo is part of Joe Biden's cabin of scientists, or board of scientists, and so a lot of positive catalysts, and also like Joe Biden being a green kind of president here with a lot of opportunity here. But one thing I don't like about Gevo is that it's like super trending on Robinhood, and I think it gets manipulated a lot, even though it has a lot of great things going for it. So I'm very puzzled by this one, and I kind of stay away from it. I do like it, and I do think it's going to be a winner. These guys, they chop the price up and they make it very hard, very difficult. Not sure. Let me take a look there for Gevo. I just feel like it gets manipulated all the time. I don't really see it heavily shorted here. Let me see if I can pull some more stats. Oh, actually, it kind of is. Okay, so these are some Gevo stats. So as of July 2nd, before coming into the weekend, it had a 24% short volume ratio. This is what the chart looks like on the short side for Gevo. Its peak is somewhere above 40%, around 40. And right now we're at 24, slightly increasing here. So yeah, 24 is actually decent. It's not ridiculously high, but this is a good amount of shorting. But another thing interesting about Gevo, if we look at the owners, institutional owners, we have 32% of the shares being owned by institutions. And we did see huge buying here on that rally that we recently saw. And now buying has slightly cooled off. So I would expect buying to ramp up here as it's pulling back, but it's not. So I'm not exactly sure. A lot of mixed signals there out of Gevo with institutional buying and short volume. Kind of difficult play there. But if you do hold this for the long term, I think it would be a winner. Just you would have to stomach those crazy turns. Yeah, who knows, man? This stock, yeah, wouldn't be lying if it goes to 15, that goes back down to 5. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult. There it has a lot of mixed signals there. I just do think long term it's going to be a good one. It just like short term trading is very hard. Yeah, a lot of green potential for green plays. Yeah, yeah. Thinking it's waiting for its plants to open. I think they had recently acquired some properties too. I remember reading something like that when I did a few videos on it before, and I believe they were like expanding and doing very well. Mushroom stocks, yes. Oh no, I was looking at MindMed. It's a psychedelic one. I was trading this one, but I gave up on it. I think I took a slight loss. It wasn't much. MindMed here consolidating 339. There was a lot of options activity on MindMed not too long ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And MindMed, a one that I was trading. So I'm not sure if it's mushrooms. I know it's psychedelic pharmaceuticals. So MindMed was an over-the-counter stock and recently got included into the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. So I'm currently trading at 339. This is one that Kevin O'Leary has a stake on. So he's invested in this company. So this is one where like potentially park some money for long term if you want to invest on this kind of company. It does have potential. It has a very small market cap here, and it has room to explode if this is a if this is a industry that grows. I do have a position here on sundial growers here, since it's a meme stock and it has a lot of momentum, and when it moves, it moves. So being a little patient here. I sometimes do feel like closing it out, but I just hold it. And it's a long-term leaps options play. So I think I'm slightly down on it, not by much. So it's about the only ones I'm doing about these kind of stocks. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for joining me this morning. Make sure to check out the links below. Check out my Discord. Check out my trades. And I will definitely be streaming daily for the market open for the first 2 hours. So that's my goal. And I'm going to stick to it. Tomorrow's a big day. Fed minutes. So we might see some volatility tomorrow, possibly in the morning. Pretty dormant up until the news. I believe the news is released 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But sometimes some of these reports are released pre-market or at the open. So just be in the lookout. I will be tweeting and talking about it tomorrow. So make sure not to miss the stream. And we'll be out here checking out here the best opportunities. Thank you, Selling Booth. Kind of mixed signals. Very difficult day today. I must say I only have one position that's green today. That is fighting my portfolio here to stay green. But my other positions not looking so hot. Pretty hard. Right now, I do have some cash on hand that it's on the sidelines that I'm ready to make some moves. And I hope I get some nice opportunities this week. All right, guys. Thank you. Make sure to check out Discord down below. Like and subscribe. And I appreciate the support. And I'll be out here tomorrow, even if it's just like 5 or 10 of us. I enjoy doing this. And I like being out here. All righty, guys. I'll see you on the next one.